You're again at Fresh. You're still recording the work. Yeah. So it's a pleasure having you here again. We want to start with something.
Okay. What is quantum wellness? Because this is really what the program is about.
Yes.
And don't feel that every week you keep hearing the same thing over and over because the story itself is not changing. What we do is that we have the basics and then we add to it. So, quantum wellness is a holistic approach that focuses on achieving balance at the cellular level, promoting energy flow, and optimizing bodily functions. It uses cutting edge advancements to support and enhance the body's natural healing processes. By addressing the root causes of health issues, quantum wellness aims to restore harmony and vitality, leading to improved physical, mental, and emotional health. When integrated into our daily routines, the body may experience accelerated healing, improved vitality, and a more balanced state of being. And you would have heard me say repeatedly that in a lot of instances, those of us who have health issues, the issues are not being dealt with at the underlying position. Now, before I continue, I usually have my disclaimer. I am not a medical practitioner, nor am I a medical expert. The information that I'm giving here is purely for educational purposes. Some of it is an integration of my own personal experience and what I've come to know concerning these products. These products do not heal, they do not cure, they do not treat, they do not prevent, they do not, or they are not used to diagnose any sort of health issue. What the products do, however, is that they help to regenerate your body itself and bring your body to a position where the body can heal itself. And that is the important part. That is the underlying premise on these products. The body heals itself. And how does that happen? As we go along, you are going to see more and more of it. Now, how did this all begin? We are going into our first video today. It's called The Evolution, and we'll see how it all began, and then we'll come back and take you deeper or give you a deeper dive into the products and everything else.
All right, let's go into the video right now. Let's see what's happening. All right, so get it set. I'm gonna go here first. Then do this first. And then switch it.
Our story begins in the aftermath of World War I, when the Spanish flu pandemic claimed 50 million lives. Desperate for answers, royal families turned to top scientists to uncover the root cause of illness and the effects of aging, using only the power of plants. For decades, this team of brilliant minds studied and isolated the highest frequency molecules from 44 of the most powerful healing plants on Earth. After 30 years of meticulous research, they achieved something miraculous. This breakthrough laid the foundation for discoveries that would later win Nobel Prizes in the 1950s, recognizing the vital role of nutrition and oxygen in the body. The evolution continues. In 1973, a special team of European scientists took this research even further. They documented and perfected a process to extract the most nutritious parts of each plant, refining it from over 150 million possible combinations. This led to the creation of iHercules, the most advanced breakthrough in nutrition available to this point in history. iHercules is built on a precise blend of plant nutrients delivered directly to the bloodstream, bypassing common absorption issues. These formulas not only supports the body's internal systems, but also presents a new frontier in reverse biological aging. The story of this extraordinary super nutrition technology spread quietly among the elite and privileged, known as straight from God's garden. iHercules was trusted by adults, babies, pets, and animals alike. It was a safe, potent solution that enriched the blood, enhanced microcirculation, and targeted zombie cells, helping raise the frequencies of the body's immune system. As the elite experienced life-changing results, a visionary businessman saw an opportunity. His mission was clear: to bring this once exclusive technology to everyday people at affordable prices. The evolution continues. This visionary imagined a world where anyone could benefit from these technologies: iHercules, iRevive, and iHercules high-frequency eye patches. Without needing to visit clinics or doctors, he dreamed of making these advanced formulas accessible, affordable, and available right at people's doorsteps. He connected with prestigious partners who could help his vision become a reality, and something new was born. These once secret formulas, now simply known as X, combined with the process to extract the high-frequency healing molecules, they put it all together and new extracts was born. The evolution continues. Today, new extracts champions 3 extraordinary products, each transforming the health and well-being of families worldwide. The global expansion has begun, and now you are the next phase of this remarkable journey. Are you ready to be part of the evolution?
Yes, are you ready to...
Yes.
Are you ready to be a part of the evolution? Now, these products are not new. They have been used in, especially the iHercules per se, has been used in Europe for years and years and years. It was only 6 years ago that it was brought to the United States by Mr. Jim Barnett, where he married the head scientist's daughter, and they agreed to bring it to the US to put it into a company to get it to the small man that's like you and I, because in Europe basically it was the elites and the aristocracy and the movie stars. These were the persons who had access to the iHercules in particular. But Jim Barnett felt that, the normal ordinary folk should be able to access these products, and so it was brought to the US, as I said. Only this year it was introduced to Trinidad and Tobago, and I know that maybe some of you who are listening to us, you have no clue as to what we are talking about. However, the global expansion is taking place. So up to recently, the 37th country became a part of this movement. Right? So it's the US and the 37 other countries that are actually have access to these products. So as we go ahead, you're going to be getting more and more, because today we want to go into the third product. We really looked at the iHercules, we looked at the iRevive. In fact, we're going to look at the iRevive again, and then we would get into what's called the eye patches. So we'll go into our second video this evening that deals with the iRevive.
Hold on, we're gonna get in there, people. Hold on. Yeah, just so they can, yeah. Roughly tap, pause. Hold on.
Okay, and while Showman is we getting organized there, the iRevive is the cream. It was actually formulated to help persons with third-degree burns. But what has been discovered is that in fact, it helps with everything that has to do with the skin, inside and also outside. So that you can even eat the cream. I usually would have some, just pass my finger and put it in my mouth on mornings and evenings. That deals with the inside. So people, you have issues on the inside, with your digestion and so forth. It helps a lot with that. Or on the outside, when you apply it topically, it actually gets your fibroblasts going. That is the stem cells in your skin, gets it going, and then it gets into your bloodstream. So whilst you have the iHercules working on the inside, the iRevive works from the outside, and it goes in through your skin and so forth. Now, interestingly so, what people started to do was use it around their eyes. And we have had a number of reports, including in Trinidad here, persons who have used it around their eyes, and those who would have been having problems with their eyes, whatever problem, they realize that it has cleared up. I also have experienced that. So there was a time I used to automatically stretch for my glasses when I am going onto the computer, when I'm going on my phone to look at things, to read, whatever business you have to do on the phone.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
And there was a time when I'm on my phone and I told myself, I said, but Kelvin, where's your glasses? And very, very unconsciously, I realized, I said, but I'm not using my glasses, but I'm seeing clearly. And I'm not saying that I don't use my glasses. I still use my glasses, especially when I'm reading fine print.
Yes.
Right? But the normal, ordinary, run-of-the-day things, I don't hear the phone and the computer, and you hear, instead of squinting and closing your eyes and going down to see.
I can relate to that, I tell you. I can relate to that. Trust me. I can relate to that.
You use the cream around your eyes and you see it clears up. Up to recently, somebody who got his package recently, he's telling me, he said, but Mr. Caraby, I'm using the cream around my eyes. And you know what we call yampy. You gain plenty. He's saying, I'm seeing a lot of, no, he didn't used to have it before.
Oh, okay.
I'm seeing, and I said, yes, it happens, because now what you find happening is things are being extracted from your eyes and so forth, and you get a lot of that happening, right? So things happen. People get, the positive results, and as I said, and as I've always been saying, this is one of the main reasons why I am here. Yes, I enjoy doing the program and so forth, but I've seen how these products have helped not only me, but have also helped others.
That's right.
You have a health issue, I am not guaranteeing anything. I cannot guarantee anything.
That's right.
But what I'm saying is that I have experience, I have experienced also.
Yes.
Right? So I have experience in seeing the reports from other persons, and I have experienced the product myself.
Great.
All right? So feel free, when we give our telephone numbers, you can call me, you can call Sherman, you can, invite other people to come on to hear what it is we are talking about, because we are seeing real results. One of the reasons this was brought to the US also, and they always indicate that, is to help impact the health statistics of the nations. So it's not only the US they are targeting, but other countries, simply because we know all around that people's health issues seem to be insurmountable.
Yeah.
So many more people seem to be coming down with different issues. And let's face it, our health system is really, really overwhelmed.
Yes.
So we need to get things that is going to help. Now, you need to remember, you do not stop using your medication when you are using these products. It's because it's just plants, plant food, molecules from plants, the frequencies of those molecules.
Yes.
They do not interact with any sort of medication.
That's right.
They are antiviral, antibacterial, anti whatever you want to call it, if you want to include uncle there, right? But it's all of these anti things, right? And they do not interact with your medication, so it's safe to use with your medication.
And that's important to using it with your medication.
Yes, with your medication.
You ready? You ready? Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
All right, great. So you're going ahead with this video here now. Where we at, boy? There you go.
Straight from nature's own design, known as food for your skin, iRevive was born. Originally created to help burn victims by supporting tissue regeneration, iRevive quickly proved to be much more. From visibly reducing fine lines and acne to balancing uneven pigmentation, this cream accelerates skin recovery for cuts, abrasions, and even supports hormonal balance, and so much more. iRevive is so pure you can eat it. When taken internally, it supports digestive health, soothing the esophagus and aiding the stomach. The evolution continues. When used daily, iRevive renews and revitalizes, unveiling that youthful glow you may have thought was out of reach. This cosmeceutical is skincare with serious benefits, powered by science. With just one cream, you're getting the benefits of multiple products: exfoliation, hydration, sun protection, and more. Forget layering products. iRevive does it all. iRevive, food from God's garden for your skin. Make it part of your daily routine and see the difference. Take the 3-day My Stem Cells Gone Wild challenge. The evolution continues. Start each day by feeding your skin. With daily use, morning and night, iRevive activates your skin's natural stem cells, bringing out a radiance like nothing else. Friends, family, and communities are having revivals and experiencing transformation, discovering smoother, revitalized skin. Share in the excitement and celebrate renewed beauty. Feed the skin, feel the difference, see the difference. Take the 3-day My Stem Cells Gone Wild challenge. Awaken a glow that's unmistakably you. Know what it means to say, iRevive. Evolve from just cosmetics to a cosmeceutical. Feed the skin. Feel the difference. Be the difference. I revive my skin. Do you? Start the 3-day My Stem Cells Gone Wild challenge today.
Yes, that's iRevive. And you know the thing about it, Sherman, I'm not sounding my trumpet here, I'm not boasting.
Right.
But I use all 3 products.
Okay.
Pretty soon you'll be hearing about the eye patches, the high frequency eye patches. But in using the iHercules and the iRevive,
Right.
we heard something just now with the iRevive where it said that it stimulates your stem cells.
Self-stem cell. What's that
Right.
about now?
The iHercules does the same thing. That is one of the things the iHercules does also. So it actually brings back life to your body.
Okay.
And recently, I've had 2 different experiences where persons I haven't seen in years, we bounced up recently, and on 2 different occasions, I got, Mr. Caraby, you're looking real good, boy. You know? And I remember about 2 months ago, somebody who hadn't seen me for years, I know she said she passed me straight. Because she said afterward, I was expecting to see, somebody, looking frail
Real.
and bent over and thing and what have you, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was the image she was
Image.
expecting. So when she was told, but you passed Kelvin straight, she said, that is Kelvin?
Nah, that was Kelvin. That wasn't Kelvin.
Yeah, that wasn't, that can't be Kelvin, and this is what happens as you use the products. We will
Right.
see a little later on about your telomeres being elongated once more, that protects on the chromosomes, that protects your DNA and all of
Right.
these things, right? And this is extremely, extremely important, because what you are using a product that's doing, it's actually reversing your biological aging process. So the more you use it, and as you are able to eliminate sickness and disease from your body, and your body heals itself,
Yeah.
your body it becomes rejuvenated, it recovers. And because that happens, your body now begins to flourish.
Wow.
Now, folks, again, I'm not boasting, but I think for my age, I
I'm
look
looking
pretty
good.
good. I'm looking
That's right.
pretty good.
That's right.
Okay, so what we have been looking at all along for the couple of weeks is that we have been sort of talking about health issues. And I may or may not have inadvertently given the impression that these products are only for persons who have health issues.
No.
And we want you to know, no. We in this part of the world, maybe other countries, what we do is that we look at more curative medicine
Yeah.
instead of preventative.
Yes. Yes.
We wait until the issue has developed or it presents itself,
Yeah.
and then we go looking for something to help us with it.
Plaster on or so.
Plaster on or so.
Yeah.
What we say with these products is no. Because I remember a couple of weeks ago, I saw on Facebook where a lady had put up concerning her brother. He was 25 years old. And he died eventually from a massive heart attack. And she was saying, listen, folks, if you are not feeling well, go to the doctor immediately. Because he wasn't feeling well, and he stayed for about a week before seeking medical attention, right? Now, what happens is that in a lot of instances, when something happens, it just didn't develop there and then.
Yeah.
It would have been developing over a period of time, and then eventually it presents itself. So what we are saying to individuals is, listen, you need to be using these products to ensure that you maintain a healthy lifestyle. Do not wait until it is either too late or it's getting too late, and then you are looking for a solution. Try your best to start using these products even before anything surfaces, because it could very well be undermining under the surface, and you are not aware of it until eventually it exposes itself.
Yes.
Now, beside that, what we want to touch on today also is how these products have been helping pets. Now, there is a saying that we offer hope. Having open pipes every day. This is what it's all about. But these products deal with people and pets.
Yeah.
So it's not only for individuals, but it's also for your pets. We are going to go into a video now that deals with the pets in particular, because it's important. Now, to a certain extent in Trinidad and the Caribbean, we have our pets, we love our pets and so forth. But abroad, they are big, they are huge on their pets. Huge. And what individuals have discovered is that by using these products with their pets have been able to recover, where in some instances the vet had recommend that surgery takes place or whatever it is. They use the products, they see the pets recover. when it is the pets they age and they are aged and losing their balance or whatever it is, use the products on the pets recover.
Yeah.
Those of you in Trinidad here and where this part of the world you have your pets, you can also use these products to assist, to help your pets in their health situations. Right? So let's look at the video that deals with pets at this point in time.
Pets or low frequency.
Pets.
All right, let's go here now.
Today, in America, 7 out of every 10 households have a cat. 7 out of 10! That's twice the number of households that have children. Their dogs, cats, and other animals bring a great deal of unconditional love and friendship into their lives. And the remarkable thing is that 90% of these pet owners don't consider their pets as just animals. They consider them as part of the family. People love their pets. They enjoy their companionship. They enjoy going for walks, playing games with them, and even talking to them. They have birthday parties for their pets and give them Christmas gifts. More and more often, animals are included in family events and become important to all members of the family because their pets are part of the family. Many have begun to treat their pets as well as they treat themselves. Pet owners are purchasing items like premium pet food, daily supplements, matching clothes, and even potty cures. Many dogs and cats have their own Instagram accounts, and YouTube has millions of pet video views. Yes, people love their pets. And since they are part of the family, their owners want them to live longer and healthier lives. So, in response to that, medical care for pets has been getting more and more advanced. Pets now get CT scans, organ transplants, dentistry treatments, and chemotherapy. Our product, iHercules, is a perfect formula for assisting your pet to be healthier and happier, and prolonging your pet's life. iHercules has many testimonies from animal lovers on health and vitality improvements in the area of better health, improved movement, and older animals acting as if they were years younger. So, how did this revolutionary pet care come about? It started with finding a way to prolong and enhance human life. An independent lab named Telomeres was started by a winner of the Nobel Prize. Their research and development team discovered something interesting, that the length of telomeres, or the caps on the ends of chromosomes that protect DNA in cells, is the key to healthy aging. As we age, our cells are constantly dividing, and our telomeres shorten during the process. So, what do? Their studies discovered that certain plant extracts can impact the body through quantum physics. The dense nutrition that is in these plant extracts can make a huge impact on the body and the mind through the blood. All of your blood needs to come under the influence of this dense, raw nutrition. It's like an atomic bomb of health and energy. This allows this reversal of age biologically, healing from the inside out. Longer telomeres, longer life. Healthy blood, healthy body. It is obvious that all devastating and debilitating illnesses in both humans and animals are directly related to early age inflammation and impaired microcirculation due to fast aging cells. iHercules is a major breakthrough in age-related issues. Now, you and your pets can take advantage of something unprecedented and irrefutable. How? Let's examine the process. Everyone, human and animal, has a microcirculation chain. These are the little microvessels that carry the blood to about 75% of your body. You see, the cardiovascular system of an animal, just like a human, is comprised of the heart, veins, arteries, and capillary beds. It was discovered that the same lengthening of telomeres in animals actually gave the same results as in humans. Just like in humans, the length of an animal's telomeres is a strong predictor of survival and longevity. Shorter telomeres reflect damaged DNA or a greater number of cell replications caused by age or disease. Telomeres conducted 1,500 tests over a 5-year period. Let's look at a few. The results are undeniable. On this first one, the actual age is 39 years old, but after our Hercules over time, based on the telomere length, the telomeres, or biological age, is 30. On this next one, the actual age is 44 years old, but after our Hercules over time, based on the telomere length, the telomeres, or biological age, is 39. And then, the next one's actual age is 61, but the biological age is 45. So, after taking this product, somebody that was 61 years old tested that their cells were biologically 45 years old. Some of these are incredible. Some of these are dramatic. This one, a 70-year-old that is now 58 years old, biological age. Everybody's different. You've got to remember, telomeres, a government-certified and accredited lab, did these tests, and there are over 1,500 of them. Your pets can get the same results, maybe even better. Animals are warm-blooded and have a more accelerated metabolism. In fact, many have metabolisms that are 7 times faster. And animals don't have the bad habits many humans have, like smoking and drinking, etc. So, you will notice the results on your pets much faster than on yourselves. Now it's possible for both you and your pets to live a healthier, happier, longer life. Who wouldn't want to see crossing the Rainbow Bridge put off as long as possible? Yes, your animals are part of the family, but they are totally dependent on you for their health care. Their health care is an investment, not an expense. The next time your puppy licks your face, the next time you rub your kitten's tummy, the next time you groom your horse, remember, they are totally dependent on you. Dogs, cats, horses, bunnies, hamsters, and so on are all warm-blooded, loving creations, just like you. They give love and receive love. They give you their best. They deserve the best. I'm Hercules. After all, they are part of the family.
Yes, they are part of the family. And you know the interesting thing in this video, as they pointed out, the microcirculatory system, similar to that of humans. So that in the humans, where over 70-75% of your circulatory system is the microcirculatory system. When that gets blocked, sickness and disease begins to step in.
Yes.
That is why I said one of the slogans we have in the company is hope. Having open pipes every day. So what happens with the humans is something similar that happens to the animals. Their microcirculatory system also gets blocked up and clogged up. And that is where they also experience sickness and disease. Once these are unclogged, their stem cells also kick in and they are able to recover from whatever ailment they may be faced with. Now, we have untold amounts of testimonies with people with animals and how their animals have been able to be recovered from their ailments or whatever it is. So I want to encourage you, you have your animals, you have your pets or whatever it is, Try the eye Hercules with them. Spray it on their food. You can use the eye revive cream, and also you can use the eye patches that we are going to look at next. So remember, this is not only for humans, it is also for your animals too. Now, the third product we have is called the eye patches. These are high frequency subharmonic discs that actually helps your body recover very, very quickly. And let me explain. I don't know, Showman, if you remember the days of 610 radio
Yeah.
and 7:30
7:30
a.m.
yeah.
And those were the two frequencies we had. And when you want to change and you want to go to Big Brother Dave Elcock and you're changing and thing, in between you used to pick up a lot of static.
Statics, yeah.
And it's when you reach on the frequency, we used to say long time we changing the radio station.
Yeah.
But actually, it's a different frequency we were going to.
Even TTT and Channel 2.
You're right, yes, those things, and you had to turn your knob in your Sylvania. those were the days.
Those were frequency being used.
Now you sit with a remote and you click.
Digital stuff now.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, what happens in a lot of instances, our bodies become like that.
Yeah.
In between frequencies, and our bodies have a lot of, quote, static. That is what helps create sickness and disease in the body also. Now, these eye patches that we have, they are high frequency eye patches. Again, just as you and I, we were discussing before we came on air. Yeah. In this part of the world, we don't really deal much with frequency and energy medicine or whatever it is. But it's a real thing.
It's in everything we do. Everything.
Everything.
Everywhere.
Yes, everywhere. I learned that plants communicate with each other through frequencies. Animals through frequencies. They know what's happening around them and so forth. Yes. And then you hear about the frequency you can use to tune into God.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Frequencies. And that's what it is. But in this part of the world, we really just deal with the pharmaceuticals for medication and so forth, but you have these frequencies. Now, the frequencies that we have, they are different from possibly, or the patches, I should say, from other patches that you may be aware of.
Yes.
Because the patches that we have, they have the eye Hercules frequencies in them. Now remember, the eye Hercules is simply molecules from 44 of the most potent plants on the planet. So the patches have the frequencies from these molecules. Yes. They also have grounding frequencies. Now, again, most of us, some of us, I should say, maybe not necessarily most, we don't really do much, have much focus on grounding. So you see, like you take off your shoe and you walk outside barefooted. You go down on the beach, you walk on the beach barefooted, you go in the savannah, you walk on the grass barefooted. That is helping to ground your body. And most people do not pay much attention to that either. So it has the grounding frequency. It helps with geopathic stress, a number of other things. So what we are going to do now, we have a fair amount of videos that we are looking at today. We are going to go into the eye patches, the videos dealing with that, and the innovators of the eye patches. They are going to give us some very, very pertinent information.
All right, so okay, we're going to go into that now.
So right now we have 19 eye patches. This video will deal possibly with 16 of them, if so many. We'll go into the video and then we'll talk.
I'm here, and guess who I have to talk with us today? Sally, who's the creator of our bioenergetic discs. And we want to talk about energy, frequency, and vibration, and why our eye patches absolutely work. So, Sally, welcome.
Thank you. It's nice to be here with you. I
You know-
appreciate the opportunity to share these discs with everyone because they're so powerful and we just love them.
No kidding. You know, when we first heard that we were, and everybody's got patches now, and I've used all of them, and I've never been very impressed. And with these, oh my gosh, we have more testimonials with these in just what, 2 months or so that they've been out, than with everything. I mean, it's amazing what people are experiencing. And you know, I've been involved with natural healing and energy medicine for more than 50 years. And I understand energy, frequency, vibration, and everything starts in our energy field. All of our illnesses and our wellness starts in our energy field, and it works into the physical. And when we put a patch on our skin and it's holding the frequencies of I Hercules and grounding EMFs and 5G and adding additional things that speak from the neurons in our skin to the neurons in our brain on a frequency basis, it's like so powerful. So let me just ask you to share a little bit about your understanding of how this works and why this works.
Yeah. Well, as you said, frequency is what everything gets broken down to and what our bodies react the best to, in my opinion. And we have, when you place the patch on, it goes into your energy field and then it bathes your body in the frequencies. So your body can pick and choose what different frequencies it wants at any given time. And so that's just such a beautiful thing because we have imbalances and we have blockages in our frequency, and we can have that years before anybody's going to have a symptom or anything pathological that you're going to be able to see or feel or notice. And so when we work on getting the body back into balance through frequency, you don't know the things that you could be alleviating, but it helps the body, give it the right tools so that the body can do what it knows to do because it's so smart anyways, and then it can naturally heal itself and stimulate it to do what it was designed and created to do.
And you feel it
Frequency
immediately,
is
or
just-
almost, you feel it right away, because
Yeah.
there's no time when you're talking about energetics and frequency. It affects us immediately. So it's a great way to introduce I Hercules to people is through a patch, because if somebody is having aches and pains or low energy or stress, and you put a patch on them, it changes the way they feel.
Yeah, and that's one of the beauties of it is they feel it immediately. Most people feel it. They might not be able to recognize what they're feeling, but they'll be able to feel like, wow, I can really feel something.
Yeah, I love them. I'm so impressed with them. And now we have 8. And then there were 8. Oh my gosh. Let's go through quickly what they all are.
Okay.
There's one that's just bathes your body in the I Hercules frequency for 24/7 for 3 days, because you put these patches on and they last and bathe your body in those frequencies for 3 full days. So there's one that just has all of the frequencies from the 44 of the most powerful plants on the planet in that, but it also has frequencies that ground EMFs and 5G. So, I mean, man, that's like, wear that all the time.
Yeah. Well, everybody can benefit from that, especially if you're going to a conference and you're sitting in a building or you sit in an office or just out in your homes. We just are so bombarded by everything that it's kind of slowly evolved over the last 20 or 30 years that people don't really realize how much it is. That's why when you go to the ocean and you just sit on the beach and you walk in the sand and feel the waves, you feel so good. It's why if you go out into a country meadow and you walk, especially barefoot, you feel so good. It's because you're getting that natural earth energy. And since we can't walk around like that all the time, we've put that into a patch with Hercules. So then it kind of like puts your body in a little bubble and you're just walking around with these grounding frequencies that are going to help so that all of that negative energy isn't bombarding your body, that you're able to just hold on to the positive frequencies.
And the Hercules and the EMF grounding frequencies are all in every one of the patches. There's one that's what you get, but then there's another one that has Hercules grounding and pain and inflammation mediation. So,
Yes.
do you want to talk a little bit about that one?
Yeah, that one is probably one of the most popular ones because so many people have pain. And the beauty of this one is you wear it on your left side above your waist because that's our receiving side. That's where you're going to receive the most energy. So that's why we put them on our upper body on the left side, because we want to receive as much of that frequency as we can. So you put that on and it bathes your body in all the frequencies that are going to help with pain and inflammation and just to help you to feel better. But you also can place a second patch right on the spot. So for instance, if your right knee is hurting, you put one on your left side on the upper right or the upper left side of the body, and then you put one right on your knee. So you can actually wear two patches, which will amplify the benefits and give you a quicker response.
With pain and inflammation, sometimes if there's extreme pain, it's necessary to break that pain cycle, and then you can go back to just one.
Yes. Yeah, you don't have to wear two the whole time, but a lot of times it's really nice, especially for things that are acute, to just wear it so that you feel the benefits of it, and then you can drop back down to one and just wear that on a daily basis.
So one of my favorites is the one for stress and anxiety, because, oh my gosh, I mean, I didn't think I had stress and anxiety, but we live in toxic soup. We're getting stressors from our air, food, and water. And you never know what else is going on. I mean, good Lord, there's so much going on the planet right now. And when your body's under stress, everything constricts. And so if you wear the one for stress and anxiety, besides being bathed in Hercules and grounding, you're getting what? Nutrients, frequencies from nutrients?
Yeah, you're getting frequencies that are going to help your body to stop that fight or flight that a lot of people have. We get so stuck in that we don't know how to do anything but the fight or flight. And so these has frequencies that are going to help you to just calm down, to relax, to feel more balanced, to just be able to go through your day and handle it better, not be at the top of your stress all the time.
Well, and getting out of fight or flight, I mean, fight or flight shuts your body down so that you can run. And you don't need to be digesting. So the digestion is, I mean, everything is off when you're under stress. It is a killer. Excuse me.
Definitely is.
One of the other ones that I didn't think I would need, as I have plenty of energy, I've been using Hercules for 3 years. But we got up in the middle of the night to go drive 12 hours. And after a couple hours driving, you know, we're yawning and I'm going, oh my gosh, I've got energy patches in my purse. You know, how many people have low energy and just need more energy? Oh my gosh, these work. We drove the whole rest of the way without being tired, without yawning, being safe in our driving.
Yeah.
You know, and so many people have low energy because
they do. That's why energy drinks and, you know, the 5-hour shots and all those things that you can pick up are so popular, but
and it's so damaging.
They're so hard on your body.
There are no negative side effects with frequencies. As Sally said, your body just picks and chooses from them. So
there's no side effects, no interactions. You can use them. I've used them on 4-day-old grandkids of mine, you know, little babies. You can use them on elderly, especially people if they have, like I said, digestive issues or problems swallowing. You know, it's a really nice benefit to get them started on.
Absolutely. So we've talked about 3 of them. There's one for joint pain. I had a woman call me the other day going, oh my God, I've been in pain for 8 years. I put a patch on my knee, and she said the pain went way down. She got up the next morning and she had no pain. I was like, yeah, I need, these work. These absolutely work, and these contain different types of frequency than the one for pain and inflammation. This is
It does, it's more
for the joint.
specific.
Network error. What's that one? I cannot saw she going on here now. We were here, right? We're getting
Okay, put me back
network
on.
error, yeah. Already silver.
Okay, we seem to have some technical difficulties there. Now, they were speaking about 8 of the patches. But actually, today, as of today, we have 19 different patches. Now, those of you who would have a little more information than others, you would realize that this video is a little outdated from the point of view that she has been using it for 3 years. Now, the interviewer, Kerry Posick, she got started in this business, or she has been involved with this business for the last 6 years. June gone was 6 years since she has been involved in the business. She was in a car accident and was in her wheelchair. She couldn't walk. She was in the wheelchair for about 2 years prior to learning about these products. She heard on a radio program a quantum physicist saying that unless your blood is clean, you cannot get well. And she believed him. She started using the products, and after 2 months using the eye Hercules spray in particular, she was able to get out of her wheelchair and walk pain-free. And that was one of the reasons why she started telling other persons about these products. Now, what we are going to do, because our time is almost upon us, what we would do is that we would continue with the eye patches next week. Please God. Because as I said, there are 19 of them. I would want to go through each of them with you for you to understand that all you need to do is to put the patch on your left hand side above your heart, leave it on for approximately 3 days. Now these discs or patches, they come in a sleeve with 10 in it. You use one for 3 days, so it means that you are actually getting a month's supply. You can use, people have used as many as 7 different patches at the same time. I reached my max. I did at least 3 of them at the same time for different issues. So what they do is that they actually bring back your body into the correct frequency or alignment of whatever issue you may be dealing with. So let me give you an example. Some people have problems with either hypo or hypothyroidism. In other words, you're getting problems with your thyroid. There is one specifically for thyroid. You put it on, you use it. What happens is that your body now gets in tune with the frequency that helps the thyroid issue. And so your body is able to be regenerated and to recover from whatever thyroid issue you have. Now, the company continues to emphasize that you need to do a 4-month blood upgrade. So we usually tell individuals, do not use these products for 1 week, as we normally like to do, and then say the products are not working. We need to give it time. If you have had an issue for the last 15 years, you cannot expect that in 1 week things are going to change. No, with some individuals, they may get that type of result, right? But baseline, we're looking to be using the products for at least a 4-month period. Now, next week, please God, when we come back, we'll continue with the eye patches. We will look at each of the 19 eye patches that we have, help you to see and understand what they do. All right, we just have about 5 minutes again for the program. So we look at the last video that actually touches on the last 3 patches that were introduced to the company. And it really was done a couple weeks ago where they had their conference in Dallas, Texas. And these 3 new patches were released. So let's take a look at them.
The global expansion has begun. Now you are the next phase of this remarkable journey. You are the solution to how this evolution impacts lives across the world. Through your dedication, conversations have become transformations, elevating lives physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially. Elevating life now and beyond. Our journey has only just begun. At the heart of our mission is hope, having open pipes every day. Through breakthrough microcirculation nutrition technology, high-frequency molecules from the healthiest plants in God's garden may open even the tiniest pathways, so small they are often overlooked, yet vital to life itself. When open pathways are restored, energy is renewed, strength is revitalized, then we begin to thrive towards our highest potential. This is more than nutrition. This is the science of transformation, an inspired design that fuels vitality, longevity, and possibility. It is the same power that has sparked conversations, created transformations, and inspired lives to elevate beyond limitation. Just as the evolution revealed the beginning of this journey, today hope continues that story, flowing through us, igniting every dream, and preparing us for greater impact in the days ahead. But hope is more than health. Hope also means helping others prosper every day. As lives are elevated physically and emotionally, new opportunities open financially and socially, where transformations are born through conversations. As visionaries, families, and leaders share what they love. It's a platform that rewards initiative, gives everyday people the chance to build lasting success outside of traditional models, and empowers you to step into a lifestyle of freedom, purpose, and abundance. This is Elevate Life, where health and wealth rise together. A journey of hope that restores the body, enriches the spirit, and rewards the messenger. At the heart of this platform is a powerful reward structure. 2 teams that create harmony, momentum, and support. A simple mission of powerful duplication worldwide. Deep lasting rewards are secured with those you personally care enough to share with. As many others continue to experience hope, your prosperity may expand. Together, this means we elevate life, encourage personal ownership, clear, strong, and built for lasting success. At its heart, Elevate Life is about people. People choosing health, sharing hope, and creating prosperity together. Every conversation plants a seed. Every transformation sparks a ripple, and together those ripples become waves of change. This is the next chapter in our remarkable journey. Together, we rise, and together, we elevate.
Okay, together we rise and together we elevate. just some announcements. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Central Time, Eastern Standard Time, I'm sorry. It's 10 p.m. Trinidad time. It's our flagship webinar, careclass.com. That is the link you're going to be using, careclass.com. Just click on it and then put in the information that's asked for, and you would get into the flagship presentation.
Great.
Here is where they speak not only about the products, but also people call in to give their testimonies.
Yes.
This is one of the things that really was a catalyst for my getting involved in this, because I was introduced to this business in February this year, and for 3 months I went on to all of the webinars that they had, because like you sitting down, you're telling yourself, oh boy, another one again, and this, that, and the other, right? And I decided I was not just jumping into anything else. I wanted to see for myself, listen, and listening to people's testimonies. That is what helped me to decide to get into this business and to start using these products. So I welcome you tomorrow evening, Sunday, 10 p.m. TNT time, careclass.com. And then on the 23rd, Sunday the 23rd, from 3 p.m., we are having our final physical meeting for the year at Center of Excellence. 3 p.m. Sunday the 23rd of November. You just come into the double gate by the pool area next to Cafe Rustic, and you come down to the back and you would see a rust colored building, and you come there. We'll be there from 3 o'clock. Okay?
Come into the pool area, walk alongside the pool.
Walk alongside the pool. Don't go into the pool, please. Walk alongside the pool, and you can come to the back to the burnt orange building, and we'll be there. Okay? Yeah. So we look forward to having you tomorrow night and also on the 23rd. Yes. Next week, please God, we'll continue with the high frequency eye patches. God bless you tremendously. Back over to Showman.
All right, great. Nice having you. There's so much we could talk about. There's so much we could talk about concerning the frequency. It was just 1 minute time, yeah. We'll take a little 2 minutes and I could talk to management. We could take a little 2 minutes.
Yes.
It was okay with you. But this frequency is a serious thing. In fact, because I remember years ago, I had my experience with some using frequency, experimenting, I should say, with frequency. Not me per se, in fact, doing this part, but I was, experimenting how it works on people, in fact. And the same eye patch you said there, they were calling it eye dosa.
Okay.
Eye dosa, like a dosage, in fact. Some people were using it for different drugs.
Okay.
The same high that you will get when you smoke a marijuana stick or something like that, with the frequency, high frequency that you're using. For you put a headphone on your ears and you listen to it. You just have it in your home, and that frequency, that high frequency playing there, you will experience the same high as the smoking marijuana, ecstasy, cocaine, anything you could think of in drugs, in fact, and that frequency. And people use that in experimenting again. We use that frequency to actually change the moods of people in the area, in fact, so they could behave aggressive or stuff like that. So I had them experience with that before a couple of years. Experience, but that was good. But it could be used for healing as well. Know that well.
True.
It could be used for healing too. But thanks again. Again, next week, Saturday at 6 o'clock, we'll be back here with a wellness, quantum wellness with Kelvin Caraby. Again, thank you all of you who logged on Facebook. Blessings to you. And see you guys next week, okay? Have a good one.
Bye-bye. God bless each and every one of you.
To KNR, Kingdom News Radio. We're on and we're online.
Welcome to the future of online broadcasting with Kingdom Technologies Limited. From Trinidad and Tobago to the Caribbean and beyond, our network of online radio stations keeps culture, community, and the Kingdom message alive.
AlimaRadio.com, celebrating the music music, culture, and people of Trinidad and Tobago. KingdomNewsRadio.com, your trusted source for gospel, current affairs, and uplifting news across Trinidad and Tobago. KingdomVoiceRadio.com, broadcasting from St. Lucia, sharing positive vibes, gospel, and inspiration with the world.
And at the heart of it all, KTL Studios, your hub for world-class audio production and creative media solutions.
You're listening to KNR, Kingdom News Radio. We're on, and we're online.
Welcome to the future of online broadcasting with Kingdom Technologies Limited. From Trinidad and Tobago to the Caribbean and beyond, our network of online radio stations